Hey guys, a little while ago I asked you guys to send me your musical questions on Instagram. Follow me. No, this side's better. Follow me here. This is what my Instagram is. Follow me there. Hopefully I'm going to do more of these in the future. But let's get started. First one. Hi Rob. Hi. Best flavor of soup? I've only had like chicken and tomato soup. They're not like the same. Like I've had chicken soup and I've had tomato soup. Chicken soup that my grandmother makes are really good. How did you first get into music? So back when I was in grade 1 or grade 2, my parents signed me up for music lessons, and it was kind of public, kind of private. There was only like 5 to 10 kids. I don't remember much anymore. I was a natural at it, so they decided to put my sister in. She wasn't as good as I was. She didn't have the natural talent that I had. And so the teacher said some things that my parents decided to take both of us out. And the last time I had lessons was in grade 9. I took lessons for a year with a really great piano player. When did you first pick up an instrument? Like I said, grade 1 or grade 2, I started playing piano. I guess the next instrument, or the first instrument I picked up, was one of those like fake guitars that, like, you know, when I was 4 or 5, I would just be like doing that too. I have a real guitar. I don't know how to play it. I'm hopefully going to figure out how to play it. I don't know how to play it. Boboeori. I don't know how to say this. Boboeori. Tell me how to say it. Why are clarinets better than alto saxes? I'm not sure if that's a question or a threat. Clarinets have better range. I personally think alto saxes are easier to play, just because of I play clarinet and I hate going over the break, and it's a lot easier to go over the break on a saxophone than just do it on a clarinet. Why are clarinet players superior? They aren't. Take that. Why is the clarinet the best band instrument? It probably has the most diverse role in the band. I mean, there's the high woodwinds, which are like the flutes and the piccolo and the alto saxes, and clarinets fit in there too. There's the mid-range, so that's like tenor saxes and trumpets, and clarinets fit in there too. And then there's the low, so the bass clarinets and the bari sax and the low brass section. And the clarinet can sometimes fit in there too. It's a diverse instrument. It can play in whatever it wants to play, basically. What do you like about composing? So, for me, composing, I like it a lot. It's an easy way to express my emotions. I've had a bit of trouble recently. I'm trying to create an album. I have ideas for these 8 or 10 songs that I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to do another type of song, and I just can't do it. You've seen my videos, you've seen the music minutes, which is how I do most of my composing, is short, like quartet pieces, small ensemble, short pieces. It's only 30 bars. It's easy. I just type in a few notes, add a melody, figure out the melody from that, add a harmony, and extend it, and it works. Another thing I like about composing is it's relaxing. I use composing and arranging kind of interchangeably. I know the difference. Arranging is when you take an already composed piece and you rearrange it as you would think it would be. And so sometimes if I'm trying to rearrange a song, it's like composing and adding something to it. And that helps me a lot. What are my favorite instruments to compose for and why? That's, a strange question, I'm going to say. I like writing for instruments that I can play. I don't play low brass instruments like the trombone or the tuba, and I'm not that great at trumpet. All the other woodwind instruments, I am fluent. I can do woodwind instruments. So I like to write for instruments that I can play. It's easier to know it's easy for them to play, this is what is hard for them to play. This is, not the greatest for them to play. For example, writing for like a low brass quartet would be a lot harder than writing for a high woodwind quartet, because I know how to write for a high woodwind quartet, and I'm not sure what all the slide positions are for a trombone, and all the embouchure changes are for a tuba. When did you first start learning an instrument, and what instrument was it? I guess I could go over my history of instruments, I started learning piano when I was in grade 1 or grade 2. I tried picking up guitar when I was in grade 6, I think. Don't quote me on that. I didn't fully learn it. When I was in grade 7, I learned the alto saxophone. Partway through, I learned, about December, I started learning the alto sax in September. In December, I wanted to try to learn trumpet. I didn't completely finish learning trumpet. I can play a few notes, but I'm not a trumpet player. I switched to tenor sax in February. I learned the flute sometime in that year too. And then when I was in grade 8, I picked up the bari sax. One of my friends let me use their clarinet, and they used my tenor. And so we both kind of learned a new instrument. I played the piccolo once when I was in grade 8. I played it a few more times in high school. And the bass clarinet, I tried that a few months ago actually. I think that's the last instrument I've tried. I've played percussion. I know how to play drums. I learned that when I was in grade 7. I know a bit about mallet percussion and auxiliary percussion. I haven't played professionally, in a band or anything, but I have played them. That's all the questions that you guys sent me. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments. I read everyone because I only have 30 subscribers. And I can. If you have ideas for my album, leave them in the comments. I have a few songs already completed. I'm working on a few songs. I also have a few songs that you can help with following the link in the description. Thanks for watching.